Rudo Apparel powers teams and athletes around the world by offering the best in customer uniforms at an unbeatable price. Visit RudoApparel.com or give them a call today at 347-850-2720. Build your one-of-a-kind uniform made just the way you want. Rudo Apparel, the #1 shop for custom uniforms and apparel. That's 347-850-2720.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
It's now time for Friday Under the Lights on the CRN Sports Network. Now let's head down to the field for live.
Welcome to Friday Night Under the Lights on the CRN Sports Network. Trace Knight and Wesley Outland on the call this evening on a special Thursday night live broadcast at Nixon Fowler Stadium in Clayton, North Carolina. As Comets of Clayton High School and the home team this evening will take on the conference rival East Wake out of Wendell, North Carolina. The Comets come to this Greater News 3A conference contest with a 3-1 conference record and an 8-2 overall record, while the Warriors of East Wake come in with a 2-2 conference record and a 4-6 overall record. Last week, the Comets took care of West Johnson also on Thursday night with a 49-0 convincing win. Trevion Richardson led the way with 135 rushing yards with 2 rushing touchdowns, while Evan Hardy had 82 yards rushing and had 2 rushing touchdowns on his own. On the day, the Comets totaled 279 yards on the ground. In the passing game for the Comets, they used 2 different QBs to offset their rushing attack with Noah Anderson and Jacob Winningham. But Evan Hardy, lone attempt on the day to Jalen Imori, connected for a 71 yards completion for a touchdown. Jalen Imori finished the day as the leading receiver with 83 receiving yards total. In total, the Comets amassed 404 yards on the day. Now, although East Wake got the win over the Spartans of Smithville-Selma 34-10, last week, their defense allowed a total of 257 yards on the ground, with nearly have 2 different runners surpassing the 100-yard mark. Darion George, a senior running back for the Spartans, led the way with 102 yards, and J.B. Jones, also a senior, had 98 yards. The Warriors special team unit also had their up and downs with the Spartans as they gave up a total of 138 kick return yards. When we come back, we'll take a look at the Greater News 3A Conference. You're tuned in to Friday Night Under Lights, live broadcast on the CRN Sports Network.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new Hi-Q energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. Hi-Q energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Welcome back to the CRN Sports Network as we are almost time for game action here in North Carolina. Trace Knight and Mr. Wesley Outland.
Good evening, and it's senior night as well.
Right.
Congratulations to all the seniors as they were introduced. We're set for kickoff here now. It looks like East Wake, Trace Knight, is going to be kicking it off to the Clayton Comets. So the Comets will receive first. That means the East Wake Warriors will get the ball for the second half of play after halftime. Trace Knight on the play-by-play call for the first half. I'm Wesley Outland. Remember to follow us at CRN Sports, and we are set for the kickoff. Trace Knight, it's all yours.
Yeah, welcome back to the CRN Sports Network as we are off and ready to go. Number 4 for the Jalen Imori for the Clayton Comets decided to let it go into the end zone. That means the Clayton Comets will take it at the 20-yard line. The offense that surpassed 404 yards last week against the West Johnson High School on a special Thursday night edition, just like this evening. This is also a makeup game from the Hurricanes that we've kind of amassed the entire year. It's been a crazy year on the weather. I know you know.
Oh. Hey, don't even go there.
I did it for a reason. Here we go.
I'm supposed to be in Alabama right now, not here in Clayton, North Carolina. But no, it's good to be here beside you, my friend. And yeah, we're set to go here. We're going to set the ball up on about the 20-yard line. We're set for the first snappage of play by the offense of the Comets.
Here, Whittingham will take control. He hands it off to number 24, Richardson. He only gets about that's only less than a yard, so he'll be tackle right back on the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10 on the 20-yard line for the Comets.
There you go. Sorry, man. I'm working on social media, getting everything posted on our social media. Remember to follow us at CRN Sports on, of course, Twitter and Instagram. Community Radio Network is on Facebook. And remember to use the hashtag at CRN Sports as well, and hashtag Comets All In, because this is the last game before the state playoffs.
Whittingham hands it off to Richardson. Straight up the middle of the field. He gets to the 30-yard line, to the 35. He is brought down on the 36-yard line. That's going to be a first down run for Richardson and this Comets offense. So the ball will be at the 36-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Comets.
I'd like to remind you that tonight's game of the Clayton Comets and the East Wake Warriors from Nixon Fowler Stadium is exclusively brought to you by the Clayton High School to the Community Radio Network, solely for the private non-commercial use of our listed non-ceded publication reproduction of the audio of today's events without the express written consent of Bennett Jones and Trey Snyder of Community Radio Network is restricted and prohibited.
Whittingham gets to 5-step back, looks to throw. The ball is in the air. It is caught. That is caught by number 25. That is Jalen Jackson, his first reception on this evening. So that'd be on the 50-yard line. First down and 10 for the Comets.
There you go. So we're ready to get this thing started here.
Ball's at the 50-yard line. It's
midfield.
10:55 remaining in the first quarter. Your score is 0 for the Comets and 0 for the Warriors. Whittingham is going to be in the shotgun position. Ball's at the 50-yard line. He claps his hand once, claps his hand twice. Get off to number 24, Richardson. He is almost met in the backfield, but he shakes it off with a little stiff arm and finally gets past the 55-yard line. That is the 45-yard line. If I can see through this window. Sorry, Wesley.
We're going to have to share the window together.
Yep. Sorry. So once again, that is another first down run by number 24, Trevion Richardson. And with only 10
Comets
minutes.
Are going crazy. Yeah. The public address announcer sounds like he's Joe Buck over there for first down. Oh, wow.
So the ball is going to be at the 31-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Comets. On their first possession this evening, they are driving the ball through the air and on the ground this evening. Whittingham is in the shotgun position. He had a man motion. That's 24, Richardson. He looks to throw. He does. And just a little bit overthrown for number 80 for the Comets. 10-18. Incomplete pass. Gets it second down and 10. Ball remains at the 31-yard line. Whittingham looks to the right side of the field for his instructions. And he finally gets the play that he wanted. 10-18. Once they're set, the clock will continue to run. Second down and 10. They hand it off to Richardson straight up the middle of the field, and he is brought down by 3 different Warriors. Looks like one of the defenders for the Warriors got a little handsy with the wide receivers. He looks to the sideline. He said, "You going to call something, ref?" But they decide not to. He keeps the flag, something that we're not used to. Keeps him in the pocket of the referee, Wesley.
That's right.
So 9:58, the clock will continue to run right here. It'll be third down and looks like 10 to go for the Comets. Whittingham claps his hands. Got 2 in the backfield with him. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Whittingham looks to throw. He does. And just a little bit high for number 24 and Richardson. That's going to be a 4th down and 10 to go for the Comets.
Well, we're seeing right now Clayton on the offense really pushing the ball up the field. Emery and the quarterbacks are all in sync with one another. And right now we're seeing shades of what we saw last Thursday night at West Johnston. The defense is asleep at the wheel. They cannot stop this Clayton offense. And you got to love this, Trey Snyder. Final game going into the postseason for that state championship.
That's exactly right. Again, last week they surpassed 237 yards on the ground. That's exactly what they're doing here today. Whittingham claps his hand, he remains in the shotgun. He looks to throw. He does. He has his man, but he is met as soon as he caught the ball. That is at the 20-yard line. Now they're going to give him the first down. And they do. They went for it on 4th down. They made the first down. Oh, correct. I do apologize. I am so sorry. It is a turnover.
Wow, it's a turnover.
They did not give it to him.
They tried to go
turnover
for
on
it.
downs.
They did, and you got to give Comets the props for trying to make something happen here to go for it on fourth down. And they were just merely inches away from getting that first down, Trace Knight. So I can't really blame them or fault them for not trying to go for it. But you still turn it over. East Wake will now get the ball. The Warriors will now play offense. But Clayton has them back behind the red zone of their own red zone at about the 22-yard line.
All right, 22-yard line. 9:39 here in the first quarter. For the first possession for the Comets, they do turn the ball over on a 4th and 10, and the Warriors do take control. And Dawson Creech, number 14, the quarterback, hands it off. But he is met immediately. That was Michael Horn, number 21, the running back for the Warriors, is met in the backfield. That is All-American NC State commit Savion Jackson.
Savion Jackson has not played in the last couple of weeks. He returns to play here tonight as they get ready for that quest for the North Carolina High School Athletic Association state playoffs run. And yes, he is committed to the Wolfpack. And go Wolfpack! Just
That's
up the
right.
road at Carter Finley Stadium. They got a nice ACC matchup against the Wake Forest Demon Deacons tonight as well.
There you go. So, with a 3rd down attempt for the Warriors, Creech claps his hands. He wants the ball. He looks to throw. And it is a fake. The ball is in the air. He has his man, but just a little bit overthrown.
And no flag. Great defensive stop by Trayshawn Weeks, the defensive back for the Comets. No flags on the play. Great coverage.
Davion Vick, number 10, the wide receiver for the Warriors, was the attendant, but is overthrown. If he had his man kind of beat by 2 different steps. So if that would have been a completion, that would have been a touchdown for the Warriors. So 8:52, and I got the yardage down wrong before. It is now 3rd down and 10.
Okay.
3rd down and 10 for the Warriors.
And again, a great stop by the Comets defense to prevent that opportunity for them to get a nice run away from the field on the Comets.
And they look to Horn wants to run to the right-hand side, but he is met by 6 different defenders for the Comets.
That's a turnover. Or it's going to be 4th and 14. Yeah.
It's a 4th down it'll be a punt, so the Comets will take control. Savion Jackson will be in the backfield right at the 50-yard line to bring the ball back. I want to remind you, correction, that is J.R. Walker, number 2. Had the numbers mixed on as well, but number 2, Walker will be the kick returner. They had 137 yards against them during the Smithville-Selma game, and Walker gets the ball right at the 50-yard line. He was perfectly positioned. He rushed to the left-hand side. He has a lane. He gets down to the 30, the 20, 15, 5. That's a touchdown, Comets.
Wow.
Touchdown, punt return for the Comets. They take the lead. Right now, 6 for the Comets, 0 for the Warriors on a special team touchdown. 8:04 here in the first quarter.
That is just absolutely unbelievable. We got a flag on the play, though. We have got a flag on the play, Trace Knight. This might be coming back. I'm not sure.
And waiting to see what the man in the white hat says right here. And it looks like it is going to be
a penalty against Clayton, it looks
will be
like.
against the Comets. Looks like a push in the back for the Comets. So a
wow.
punt return for a touchdown will be taken off the scoreboard. So once again, your score is 0 for the Comets and 0 for the Warriors as the offense of the Comets do come on the field. And Savion Jackson, number 7, looks to kind of get his feet under him. We're trying to figure out was that the correct call by the white hat. But it is against the Comets. The call does stay. And so that means the offense of the Comets will take control right at the 43-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Comets. 8:04 here in the first quarter. Whittingham comes out from the sideline, looks to his sideline to get an extra, just get his feet under him real quick.
Well, the damage is done, as they say. An opportunity for Clayton to try to score an easy touchdown. It came up short, and now this gives the opportunity for the Comets to try again here, and they're going to continue.
That's right. J.R. Walker runs straight up the middle of the field. That's going to be another first down run by the Comets.
Nice run by J.R. Walker, playing wide receiver, quarterback, defensive back. He plays it all on the Comets side of the ball, and he got himself a nice little carry up the field. And if he wouldn't have tripped and lost that momentum, I think he could have been able to carry it a lot more further down the field.
Yeah, he kind of cut to the left, cut to the right, and then finally found a hole straight up the middle of the field for a... No, they didn't give him the first down. It's right at the second down and 1 to go.